I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live in Scotland. Today I've come to do my Sunday live. I've got a clean and simple card in my head. I don't know if I'll be able to stay clean and simple, but I'm going to try. So if you're here, say bye-bye. If you're here, say hello even. So, yeah. I can see it's telling me at the moment there's one person watching, but I'm just getting my iPad set up so that I can see any comments that come in. Let's have a look. Your channel. You're live. So I've got no volume, and of course it wants to start with ads. Oh. Hi Joanna, how are you? Hope you're starting to pick up, be feeling better. Have you guys got rain? We've got pouring rain here. I'm going to move these shiny things out the way. Yay. Hi Elizabeth, in you come. Nice to see you. And Alice, in you come from Colorado. Well, here in Scotland it is still boiling, but it's pouring with rain. So I have heard some rumbles of thunder. We are due to get some thunder later on today. It's coming up from down south apparently. So yeah. So at 7:30 tonight I am doing a class on Zoom. So I thought I'd get on sharp, and because the class on Zoom is messy with me and Kurs, I just thought it would be nice just to do my live and do something clean and simple. So I'm actually casing myself. I'm not able to show you, but it's a card that I made several years ago that's in my head. So I'm going to make it the same similar card twice. You've had big thunderstorms there. I think I hear them rumbling in the distance, so they are making their way up here. Right, so I've got loads of stuff out, because sometimes you've got an idea in your head and you know you're not quite sure how it's going to go. So what I've got out is the Snowflake Sky embossing folder, which is in the winter mini. Look, look, these people who say I'm not organised, look, I have some organisational skills here. So I've got that embossing folder out. Now I've pulled out the horse and sleigh dies, and I've cut some of that tree from these dies. These are fab, and I almost forgot I had that tree. So that's from the online exclusives, the horse and sleigh set. Put that over there just now. Now the Lazy Day dies, because I wanted some little birds, and there's two little dies in here that cut little birds, so pulled them out of there. Hey Mindy, in you come, my darling. And I've got Forever Forest, because I've used this die with the big pine tree as well. So I want to put these things that glare out of the way. I've not done all my trimming. I've done my die cutting, but will emboss in a little while. I will need my machine, but it is set up. So I've got 3 big pine trees. Ooh. And I've got 3 of these like leafless, what do you call them, bare trees. I don't know. It's got no leaves left. It's a winter tree. Anyhow, so I've got them. Hi Gina, in you come. And I've pulled it very cute, simply because I just want a Merry Christmas sentiment. I'm not, at the moment we're not using the bears, but that's the idea. So pull that out and we'll pop that on a block, and then that will be me have what I need in my head. It is a case, but I don't have the card in front of me. I want real red ink, and I need to just do a little bit of cutting card, because I was prepping and then I was getting this sort of organised, and I thought, oh no, it's nearly time, I better get on. Right, so this is the thicker white card. So I want 2 sizes. I want to do this sort of idea, but do it in 2 sizes. So this is my quick way to cut. This is almost 5 3/4 inches square, this card, but I'm cutting it in centimetres. because I'm here in UK and we do use measurements here. Hey Lonnie, in you come! Sunny Southern California. Well, I'm kind of like in tropical wet Scotland at the moment. Right, and then I score that, and because I don't want to bring the arm of my trimmer out, if I fold that, turn it over, put my fold to the 14.5, and cut that little extra bit off, we have a 14.5 centimetre square card piece. Easy as. And while I'm on that in my head, I have this piece of basic white and I just want a 14 centimetre square. So again, you could calm down either a quarter of an inch or half an inch. Well, quarter of an inch probably. Hey Valerie, in you come. Hi Pauline, in you come. It's Sunday night crafting time here in Scotland. I did say earlier, I'm teaching a class on Zoom at 7:30, so I thought I'll just keep this live, clean and simple, because I'm going to get messy later. So that's my white layer that I want for my square card. Oh, here's my thick white card. Sometimes I find it hard to tell them apart, which is why I usually take them straight from the packet. Right, so this I just want one normal card base. I may have some already cut up. Hey Karen, in you come. The gang's all here. So very wet here. We've been out today and just got home in time to get my towels in off the rope. I did hang them out yesterday, but hey, I would tell anyone if you don't. Been out overnight, but hey, it won't hurt. To be honest, they just probably got an extra rinse during the night, and I think they may have had an extra rinse in the afternoon while we were away, but they were dry. It was big bath towels I had out, but they were dry when we got here, so we gathered them in, got in the house, got the coffee machine on, and whoa, the rain started. So I hope I've said hello to everybody. I don't have a fire on. I don't think there's anyone in today that particularly needs the fire on, do you? Hey Caroline, in you come. What do I need this to go to? 14.4. Might as well do it. This is my normal card layer, so we'll just cut this down. You know, it won't be a long live tonight because, well, one, because I need to get off and get organised for my class, but two, these are quite simple once we get all the bits together. That one over there, and I'll leave that. Right. So I'm sort of going to, that's my white card base, don't need that right now. That's my square one. So I've got a square layer and a rectangle. Well, yeah, I don't want to have wet towels again. Right, so all I want to do is stamp Merry Christmas in the bottom right hand corner. And I've got real red, which was recently re-inked. So let's just have a wee check of what it's doing. Oof, that's all right. So this is going to be a mainly white card with a pop of red. So and it's going to be a Christmas card, obviously, since I'm doing Merry Christmas sentiment. Bit over inky there, but we'll just go with it. I'm okay with it if you are. And that's all we need the ink for. So the next thing I want to do is pop these, to get the machine use out of my way. I want to pop these through in the embossing folder. I've got too much stuff on my desk. I don't want to take it off because I'll probably lose it. So this is a 3D folder, so we need our base and the grey plate. So I'm actually going to something, I want the top of my card to have the heaviest snowfall. So this is a lovely, lovely folder. I'm just popping that, I'm just trying to line up, sorry you probably couldn't see that. But when you are putting a folder through, it's better to put it, the fold through first, so that the pressure doesn't break it. Yeah, I'm hearing thunder in the background, rumbling Caroline here in central Scotland. Oh, that's nice that you've caught us on the live, Caroline. I can hear it, and I thought, you know, if I suddenly go, sometimes with thunderstorms we lose our internet. This is so pretty. It's funny how that embossing just takes it to another level. Right, so I want it in that way. In actual fact, I don't know. We'll just see what happens here. It will put it to there. And then remember, fold first into your machine, because we don't want to be breaking embossing folders, do we? And I'm bringing it back simply because of my, you don't need to do it twice, it's just when I'm sitting at my desk and I've got a camera above me, it's, do you know what's simpler? So let's get this machine out of the way. So if you prepped for this card, you could make several all at one go, really. This is a good one for making batches of cards. Like that folder, isn't that beautiful? I'm always saying that to you, and you wouldn't dare disagree with me, would you? Isn't that cool? Right, folder out the way just now. So just in case you want to take a screenshot, if you want to buy that, there's the order number and the name. Right, now the next bit of prep is the trees. So I've cut 3 of each tree out. Now I'm not sure I'm going to achieve this very well, but I'm going to try. I don't know where my silicone mat is. I keep moving it. I'm a nightmare, I do know that. I had it here. Oh, I found it. Yay! Yay for my silicone mat. I have 2. This one that's stained with Magenta Madness. Right, so we need a pokey too. Hope you're all okay. Yeah, Lanny, it's just gorgeous if you like snow. I'm actually liking everything in this winter mini catalogue. I'm calling it the winter mini, but because that's what makes sense in my head here in Scotland. I know not everyone's going into winter, but so I just want all the little bits poked out. That one's okay, that one's okay, and that one's okay, and this one, there's a wee extra bit in this one. Right, 1, 2, 3. Push them on the floor to go up the hoover. I know, I'm a nightmare. Okay, so now I want to glue these together to make a thick tree. Oh, I can't imagine never seeing snow. Well, if you just have to come over here, Lanny, for a holiday, come in the winter. Why does this happen to me? I remember years ago when my children were in school. I was a boarding house tutor in a school boarding house, and we had students from Malaysia, and they had never seen snow, so when it snowed, oh my goodness, I really enjoyed seeing the snow through their eyes, because they'd never seen it before. I mean, I've shared it with young, my children when they were young, as they, grew up, but to see it through an older child's eyes that's never seen snow before is fantastic. And then I'm going to just glue this one on top, so just to give me like a real thick die cut, because this card is, oh, I want a bit more down here. This card is basically white on white with just a pop of red, and I'm categorising it as clean and simple, and I'm trying my best to keep it that way. One tree. I'm just putting some dots. You could cut, some people do if they're doing this, they'll die cut with the sticky sheet, but then I find sometimes it doesn't die cut right through, and you still get enough angle with that, so just take your time with a thin glue. Could do it with glue from on a sponge, and just sponge a thin layer over the whole thing. There's always more than one way to achieve the same thing. Most of us develop our own way and our own bad habits. Whoops. Well, that wasn't so clever, because I want them lined up. That's why, right, but at least I can sugar them about. Right, so there's my two trees. Now I'll glue on the back of them. So the reason I've got the two sizes of card with the same style as well, so this big tree will go on the big card, and the little one on the little card. Is that alright? But what I'm going to do first is glue these layers onto the card and then add the other bits. And honestly, this is so simple, I'm nearly done. I know you do your big RV trips, Lanny, but you can hire one when you get to Scotland. That's just a little bit smaller than the card base, just to give us a layer. As I say, this is a card that you could make loads of fairly quickly. You might need them. Oh, I'm looking out the window, it's chucking it down. It's chucking it down. Really heavy rain. And make sure you've got your card round the right way before you start popping your layers on it. Hi Alison and Nicole. Bienvenue. Hey Barry. You guys getting set up for your live. Don't forget JazzleDazzleCraft straight after Jazzle Dazzle usually. I don't know though. I think I'll be finished long before you guys go live tonight though. Because do you know what, we're nearly done here. I'm just putting some. So as you see, by layering it up, you do get that good texture there. But again, you could die cut a load of trees and make yourself a forest. Doesn't have to be just one tree. But sometimes I like clean and simple. But I don't always achieve it. So, do you mean you could put sparkle on here? You could dye these. If you check out the Tuso Crafts, Jay's done quite a lot of things with these tree dyes from the horse and sleigh set. He's done them in colours and varied things. Really effective. I'm pretty sure it was Jay. Did you do some with this, Barry? I think Jay did quite a lot of artisan work with this set. I think it was one of the ones he got sent before that, wasn't it? Just gently. Just gently tapping it down. Right, and the wee secret weapon was the two little birds from Lazy Days die set. I cut them out in real red. That was my wee pop of red. Yeah, I could stamp them and colour them in, but I just thought, you know, let's keep it easy. What do you think? What are you thinking, Batman? So again, another good job for our mini dimensionals. Of course, I've got hair stuck in there. That's not so good, is it? Oh, you don't know what you're doing. I don't have a clue. And then suddenly, do you know why I'm doing this? Why this card came to me? Came up in my memories. And I think it's 5 years ago I did a card. It was like this, obviously it was different sets. But it was the same idea. It was white tree on a snow embossed. We had a different snowfall embossing folder. So it was the same idea, and the trees built up in layers. I don't know if the little one will fit, be even too big for that little bird. No, it's just if you make sure it's on his belly bit, that's okay. I know, there's just something I quite like it. So then we'll just pop this little red one. So it could, oh, it didn't mean you should go there. You just pop it on there's a branch there. So he's sitting on the branch and he's just flying into the tree. What do you think? And then we'll do the same thing here. Yeah, no, I thought it was quite, I liked it at the time, and at the time when I was working at the office and I was taking orders for Christmas cards, I got loads of orders for this style, so yeah. The birds were different, but the trees were different, but oh god, I've got sticky fingers and hair, I don't know where the hair's coming from. Just about to land on there. So if you do it though, don't forget to do your stamp and your sentiment before you put the layer through the embossing folder. I mean, you could build up other layers and you could put a sentiment on a layer if you had to, but as I say, we're trying to keep it simple. We'll keep these two wee birds for another, because I think I'll make a batch of these for my card stall for October. So there you go. So it was a bit of a quickie tonight. But so I'll just go over what we've used in this, just to help if anyone wants to go. But you know, look through what you have. You don't necessarily always have to buy everything new. But honestly, this embossing folder, it is beautiful. So it's Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. Then, pardon me, we used the sentiment from Berry Cute, but I guess, you know, Merry Christmas will be in lots of this stamp sets. We've used Forever Forest dies, so we can pop that away. We'll pop that die away in there before we lose it. What other die set have we got here? The Lazy Days, and that's where the bird came from. And Lazy Days has got loads of bits in it. That we've used this one before, because remember we made the frame with this. That's a great reset that needs to be played with. Take Care Gina. And where have I put? I've lost. Oh, where's the other die? The other tree die, where'd it go? Oh no. Did I put it away already? Please tell me I did. Please tell me I put it away already. I did. This tree is from the Horse and Sleigh set, which is on the online exclusives. Hey Barbara, in you come from Kentucky. I'm afraid I'm just finishing up for tonight. It's just a short one tonight because I need to go and get organised to teach a class. Right, it's the last Zoom. The date had to be changed up. It's the last Zoom for Fun with Reinkers. I have just advertised. I don't have it in here. I have just advertised my class for September. I'm just looking to see. I think it's all in the other room. So, yeah, booking closes on Tuesday night for my Magical Meadow class. It's a bumper class. So if you're interested in that, have a look. I have sent an email out to everyone on my email list. I have put it in my social media, and or maybe it's Monday night it closes. You'll need to check. It maybe is Monday night it closes, which will be tomorrow. And then I have a technique class coming out. I'm just about ready to advertise that, and it closes next Saturday. So, and it's shaker cards, and it's on the Christmas theme. So yeah, that's what's coming up. I should have something here, shouldn't I, to bring out when so that I can tell you about it. I'm not a very good businesswoman, am I? Come and buy my class, come and buy my class. No, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to just stop. I think what I might do is bring the camera down so you can see the embossing detail. And see the difference that the layers on the tree, it is, but you could do more than 3 layers, you could do it up, you know, 4 or 5 layers. Oh, that's a shame, Mindy. So there is a little bit of stray glue on that tree, and when it's all dry, I'll use my glue eraser and get rid of that. So anyway, let's see if I can turn the camera. Okay, so look, I'm sorry it's short this week, but it's better that than none at all. I think that's a shame that your magical medal's out of stock. So you don't even have it yet, Mindy? Because you guys that are overseas, you could buy the PDF and join and do the class. There's no Zoom with the magical medal because there's 9 cards. So I'm just going to give you links to videos for each card. And then the technique class, there will be a Zoom class with it. A couple of Zoom classes with it, and it's shaker cards, and I'm really excited about it. But you'll see soon. If you're not on my email list, email me and I'll add you to it. It's down, my email is down in the description box below if you push the show more button, and it's janice.mcglain@gmail.com. So I'm going to go get another cup of coffee and then get set up for my class. So take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and if you're in the UK, don't get too wet. I hope you've not got to go out. Bye.